Hello my friends, it's Johnaroth, and today I think I'm feeling a little under the weather. Little ill. I think someone needs to call a doctor. But whatever doctor you do call, don't call Yawgmoth, Thran physician. Yawgmoth is a mono black commander, 2 and 2 swamps. He is a human cleric that's a 2/4 that has protection from humans. And what his abilities say is you pay 1 life, you sacrifice another creature, and you put a -1/-1 on up to 1 target creature, and you draw a card. His second ability, which doesn't really play too much in this specific set of games, is you can pay 2 mana, discard a card, and proliferate. So you can put -1 tokens on other creatures and then proliferate to basically add more negative tokens. What we're focused on is that first ability though, sacrificing those creatures and then basically just putting -1 tokens on our opponent's creatures and then drawing a ton of cards. So what we have in this deck is, as you can see, if you just look at it holistically, it's a very low curve. Matter of fact, my mana base is a little bit lower than normal. I usually put 40 lands in a deck, but in this specific one, as you can see, there's only 35. Our top cost card is 5 mana. So we don't have a lot of expensive cards in this deck to cast. We have a lot of cheap creatures that give us benefits when they die. So for example, Nested Shambler, when it dies, you can get a squirrel token out of it. So you can literally sacrifice it, put a -1/-1 draw card, and then have another creature to sacrifice for the same effect. Nezumi Link Breaker creates a mercenary token when it dies. Shambling Ghast gives us treasure. If we go up to the 2 slots of creatures, Putrid Goblin, when it dies, it comes back onto the battlefield. Vengeful Blood Witch causes damage to our opponent when things die. So does Thran. Wriggling Grub. When it dies, you create 2 worms. We have a newer card in here, 9 Lives Familiar. This is an interesting card. It comes in with 8 revival counters on it. And whenever it dies, you use a revival counter to bring it back. So it literally has 9 lives. You can keep sacrificing and having it keep coming back. I do have, outside of a lot of the creatures that keep coming back from the graveyard, there are several really powerful planeswalkers in here. We have Liliana the Dark Realms, which can get us more swamps. We have Sorin, which can draw us more cards, get vampires. We also have a really great card in here, Pitiless Plunder, which gives us treasure, mana, whenever our creatures dies. So that's kind of the theme of this deck, just basically getting Yawgmoth and these creatures onto the battlefield and destroying every creature that they have and drawing more and more cards. So let's take Yawgmoth into the queue and see if he truly is what the doctor ordered. Let's go. Our very first game, Mono Black versus Mono Black. We do get to go first. This hand is okay. We do have some removal through Liliana. We're a little light on land, but I think we're gonna get there. We get to go first. I'm gonna start off by putting down a swamp and playing the Nested Shambler. Opponent makes us sacrifice the Nested Shambler. We get a 1/1 squirrel. We get an Arcane Signet, play that down, and we swing in for an attack. Our opponent's going to make us exile Liliana. We are going to get out Sorin. Get a vampire on the battlefield, start attacking with the squirrel.
You can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
Opponent's going to draw 2 cards. We're going to draw with our Planeswalker.
Blood for
Going
knowledge. A fair
to
trade.
get out the Lord Skitter. We'll take the Night Whisper card out of his graveyard, swing in for 3. Opponent has 4 mana. He could have a board wipe, something like that. We're keeping stuff on reserve just in case. It's gonna kill Lord Skitter. How dare you, opponent? How dare you? We're gonna use Sorin to draw another card. Get Liliana of the Dark Realms. We're gonna get her onto the battlefield.
Innistrad is free.
Get another Swamp.
Ruining your day is going to no more games.
I think that's a good Swamp. What do you think? We're gonna swing in with all of our creatures. He's gonna make a sacrifice creature. We'll get rid of the rat. Our opponent is invoking Despair. Gonna make us get rid of one of our Planeswalkers. We'll ditch Liliana. Sorin's just proving to be too valuable to us. We find a Bastion of Remembrance. We're gonna get out the
Dire
Bastion.
times call for dire tactics.
Bring out the Unstoppable Slasher. And swing in for some more damage. Our opponent's gonna kill Sorin, unfortunately. Opponent is searching for a card. I'm curious what it is. Maybe a board wipe. I'm gonna put down the Pitiless Plunderer to get some treasures if all of our creatures die. Our opponent is down to 5. Opponent has a lot of mana. He does have a removal spell, which is going to kill all of our creatures except the Unstoppable Slasher. We're going to get some serious treasure out of that. Our opponent is down to 1. We're gonna draw and take 2 damage. I'm going to get out Yawgmoth. Yeah, no, we're gonna reanimate Lord Skitter. He's going to create a rat. We'll sacrifice the rat. Bastion will kill our opponent. Our opponent's not getting another turn. Really good game, Shieldred. Mono black is a truly noble color, but you had to go. Good game. Our second matchup is against Brawl. Storm Conduit. I'm going to keep this hand. We're going to put down the Spy Master's Vault. Brawl is a 4-mana Izzet Planeswalker. We'll put down the Marionette Apprentice. And Rawl says, when you cast an instant or sorcery, you deal 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalk. You can +2 to scry, or cast, or do a -2 to double your next instant or sorcery. So this is kind of probably an extra turns deck. Lots of sorcery spells, those types of things. We'll put down a Link Breaker, swing in. Then we'll bring out a Synthonian Nightmare. We need one more land. If we can get that. And of course we don't. Going to try to cast the Overlord. It's going to counter it. Hit him for 3. Down to 18. He's going to cast Fury. Looks like he'll be able to kill all of them, which is great. He is going to take some damage, though. And we are going to... I forgot. Fury is 5 cost, not 4, so we cannot kill him. We have a land. I'm going to use the Synthonian Nightmare and bring back the Apprentice. Get a token out. Going to bring out Liliana so we can get another land. Yeah, and our opponent scoops. We're going to be able to keep resurrecting things from the dead using Synthonian Nightmare. Keep doing damage. Hopefully get out Yawgmoth soon. And worst case, we can keep resurrecting things from the dead. Gotta love mono black. Such a great color. Good game. Brawl again. Okay, our opponent gets to go first. We're fighting Brawl again. We seem to get paired up against Brawl a lot. I'm not sure why that is, but put down a land, get out a Shambling Ghast. What I'm going to do against Brawl is go for aggressive attacks. We'll put down the Bloodghast turn 2, probably maybe Lord Skitter or the Arena turn 3. We'll swing in with the Shambling Ghast. He wants to put it back in our hand, perfectly fine. He's going to stock up. We're going to get out Lord Skitter. Attack. Let's take the Cyclonic Rift out of his graveyard so he can't use that again. Gets out Brawl.
Think you can beat me? You're welcome. Hold this lightning rod.
It's gonna scry. We are going to kill Brawl by paying 3 life.
I'll be back.
Get out the Bloodghast. And win the game. Yeah, we're gonna swing in for at least 5 more damage. Get out the Bloodghast so we can do 7 the fall turn. Then we can either summon the Arena, get lots of card draw, or get out Yawgmoth if he actually gets some sort of creature that's a threat. In a storm type deck, if you have a lot of creatures early in the game and you attack consistently, it's hard for them to recover because they're depending on having that planeswalker on the battlefield to duplicate a spell to get some sort of big effect. Really good game. This game is against Roxanne. This hand does have some ramp to it, reanimate. No removal for Roxanne, which is going to prove to be a problem. But I am going to... yeah, I'm going to hold off. We actually lucked out on this one. Our opponent still gets to go first, however. I'm going to put the Unearth back. And we'll see what we can do. Put down the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Opponent has some ramp of their own. Just hold off. Opponent has 4 mana already. Put down a tower. And then we're going to put down a Chrome Mox. Which will be enough mana for us to get out Yawgmoth. Luckily, Yawgmoth has a toughness of 4, so he'll be okay against the meteorites that Roxanne's going to summon. Get rid of the cut down. Bring out Yawgmoth. Our opponent's going to draw another card using the Mind Stone. And scoop. We do have the Accursed Marauder to take care of Roxanne. A neat trick that you can do with the Accursed Marauder is when you get the Accursed Marauder onto the battlefield, if you already have Yawgmoth on the battlefield, you can still sacrifice the Marauder to put a -1 and draw a card before the Marauder dies. So it's a neat little trick you have to get like some extra value out of the card. Good game. Okay, we do get to go first against Nicol Bolas, the Ravager. Our hand does have some early creatures and a Planeswalker, as well as Phyrexian Arena, one of my favorite cards. I am a little nervous about fighting Nicol Bolas, a very good commander. We're going to summon a Marionette Apprentice, who's going to get out a token. Nicol Bolas is a 4/4 dragon for 4 mana, flying. When he enters, we have to discard a card. And for 7 mana, he can turn Nicol Bolas into a very powerful Planeswalker. Nicol Bolas the Arisen that can deal lots of damage and draw cards and all kinds of things like that. You did get another land, so I'm going to put that down. I'm not going to summon the Arena because I'm worried about a counterspell, so instead I'm going to go for Liliana. He does have a counterspell, so it's a good thing we did not put down the card we really want to keep. I'm going to summon a Pitiless Plunderer. Hit him for 2. Just gonna keep hitting our opponent for now. Hopefully we can make it long enough to do some serious damage. Opponent does have enough mana to get out Nicol Bolas. See what he does. He does nothing. I'm going to try to summon Yawgmoth, well aware that he probably has a counter spell that he can use. I'm just basically trying to get as many of those cards out of his hand as possible. We'll swing in for 3. Opponent's down to 16. Could have a burn down the house. Instead he has a Crux of Fate. Okay, I am going to sacrifice some creatures here. Get some treasure. Submit 0. Draw a card. We're going to sacrifice the Pitiless Plunder as much as I don't want to. Get another treasure. And we have a lot of mana here, so that's pretty good. We are going to put down the Urborg. And we do have enough to get out the Phyrexian Arena, as well as summon Sorin. We'll get a vampire onto the battlefield. We want to continue to offer threats to our opponent, keep his life total as low as possible. Notion Thief gets onto the battlefield. I'm going to cast Tragic Slip on Notion Thief to get rid of it, because what it does is if I draw additional cards, which I would with the arena, my opponent would get to draw cards instead. Okay, so he's going to use a mana drain. I'm not sure why we didn't get a chance to respond to the draw. I should have. I put a stop at the beginning of our turn, but we'll just go with it. We'll take that. Get down the Shambling Ghast. Swing in. Hit him for 2. Keeping the pressure on our opponent. Opponent is going to kill all of our creatures. Perfectly fine. We'll get a treasure. We are going to kill Nicol Bolas. We'll have to discard our swamp, but that's okay. I think we're in decent shape because of the card draw and our Planeswalker, which is helping us immensely. Okay, let's draw another card. Let's get out a Synthonian Nightmare.
A fair trade.
Let's get out... Let's see, what do we have in the graveyard? We could get out several things here. I'm going to do something a little weird. I'm going to cast the Accursed Marauder, and I think we can sacrifice... Oh no, we can't. I made a mistake. Oops. Alright, well... Let's just hold off for now. Let's wait. I made a mistake. I thought you could use the Accursed Marauder to actually summon, to use the Synthonia Nightmare, but you can't. That's okay. We're going to draw 2 cards. We're going to bring out a vampire. Then we're going to sacrifice the vampire.
You can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
1, 2. Use that to get back the Marionette Master. Make a servo. Cast Synthonia Nightmare. We're going to use a Synthonia Nightmare again. Get back the Accursed Marauder. Kill Nicol Bolas. And yeah, we can basically keep summoning the Synthonia Nightmare and he's never going to get another creature on the battlefield again. We've got that locked down because we can sacrifice the Marionette Apprentice, get out more servos, keep bringing him back, do more and more damage, and as long as we have mana, there's really nothing he can do. We've got it really locked down. He only has 1 mana open. So really good game, Nicol Bolas. Thank you so much, my friends, for watching my newest video featuring Yawgmoth, Thran Physician. Yawgmoth has always been kind of a powerful magic card. I would put him under the current tier as probably mid-B tier. If you had asked me maybe 2 years ago about Yawgmoth, I would have put him at the A tier, but as power creep and as other types of cards and commanders have come into play, his power has decreased a little bit in nature, but Yawgmoth is still very powerful, still no joke. The one problem you will run into with this type of deck is if you have a lot of Planeswalker counterspell board wipe type decks. Those are usually going to be hard to overcome in a lot of circumstance. But any type of creature-based deck, especially like small creature-based decks or any of those types of things, Yawgmoth is just going to stomp on them because you get so much card draw while you're killing your opponent's creatures. Thank you so much for watching my video. The deck list is in the description below. Please don't forget to like. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about Yawgmoth or Magic or your favorite type of taco. I don't really care as long as I get to interact with you, a fellow Magic enthusiast. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a great day.